Today we're going to find out how long it takes me, an average darts player, to hit a 9 darter. Now, if you've seen my channel before, you know that I can average anywhere between 50 and 80. I'm a bang average darts player. The odds of me hitting a 9 darter are pretty slim. In fact, I've never hit one before.
Obviously.
The odds of a professional darts player hitting a 9 darter are 2,912 to 1. So that gives me a chance of about 50 million to 1 of hitting a 9 darter. Nevertheless, let's have a warm up and see what we can do. Now, as you can imagine, my expectations for this challenge were pretty low. And after some sub-standard practice, the cap was off and it was time to go.
What is happening?
This is insane! Come on now!
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Now, obviously, that wasn't real.
So what?
You don't need to know much about me to know that I'm not very good at darts and there's no chance of me hitting a 9 darter. But I'm going to show you how I did it so you can trick your friends into thinking that you are really good at darts. Now, you might be surprised to know that it's actually really easy to do. I'm not good at editing at all. In fact, I'm really bad at it. But all you need is a smartphone and some sort of editing software. Now, I use CapCut, but you can use anything you like. So what you're gonna need to do is make sure the camera is on a sturdy stand. It has to be sturdy. If the camera wobbles at all, it'll ruin the illusion completely and you won't be able to edit it properly later on. So sturdy base for the camera. Make sure you can see the board and the mirror on the screen on your camera. Hit record, then you're gonna throw the darts. So all you're gonna do is hit the treble 20. Nearly. Just keep throwing until you hit one. And when you've hit it, just leave it in. Oh, getting closer. Might take you a few goes. There we go. So the first one is in. You're gonna try and hit the second one. If you miss, don't worry. Pause the video, take that dart out, restart the camera, and throw again. It's actually a really good way of practicing hitting 180s and getting used to the feeling of the 180s going in, because we all know when you're on a 180, 2 in, you start panicking a little bit, but this will really take that away from you. He says, as he can't hit one. Okay, second one's in, then try and hit the third one. Again, if you miss, just stop the camera there, take that one out, and throw again until you hit the third one. Now the third one is in. This bit's important, so don't just take the darts out. You've got to make sure you stay out the way of the mirror when you're collecting the darts to make that illusion. So I'm going to try and stay out the way of the mirror, collect the darts, and then come back. That's important for later on. Now, the second part of the video is you mimicking throwing the scores, so actually throwing the darts at the board. Again, it's important to make sure the camera stays dead still. If it moves at all, it can be affected. So all you're gonna do is hit record. One thing I would say about this one is when you throw it at the board, make sure you throw up here. Try and throw every dart in the top right of the board, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. So all you're gonna do, doesn't really matter how you throw them, you can throw them like so, whatever speed you like, and just throw them. Again, you're gonna do that 9 times for the 9 different darts you're gonna throw throughout the 9 dart leg. Then it's down to the editing, and this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Let's get into it. First thing you've got to do is clip up what we'll call the scoring clips, the clips of the darts actually going into the treble. So go into your editing software and just clip up the segments where the darts are going into the board. Now obviously I have 9 different clips because you can have the 9 darts and 9 individual darts. Once you've clipped these all up, you're then gonna overlay, so on overlay, add in the other video of you throwing the darts, the actual throwing video. So you've got the scoring videos and the throwing video, which is just one long video. All you're gonna do is, first of all, align the clip of the scoring video in line with the clip of the actual throw-in, so the dart's hitting the board at the same time. Now obviously there will be gaps in the scoring video. The reason is because they're individual little segments, and the actual video of you throwing the dart is one continuous video. Next of all, you're gonna have to add a mask to this. So all you're gonna do is go to your masking section. Now I like to do it where the mask is actually diagonal across the screen, so that covers the darts then going into the board, the ones you don't want to see that you actually did throw. They're covered, and the only darts you will see are the darts of the scoring videos. Mask all the sections all the way through. Once you've done that, you have a full 9-dart video. Just make sure, like I said earlier, the camera stays dead still when you are filming it. If it does move slightly, you can have a problem because it's not going to fit in together. Once you follow these steps, you'll have hit the perfect 9-darter, and your friends will think you are unbelievable. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.